Hello guys, welcome to Programming Bro. I am RK. In this section we are going to talk about tables. Why we need tables and this syntax of tables. So I am going to create a file using my Python program which I written. First I am going to do ls, then my Python command, then my Python file name. My name will be tut10.html. File is created and server also started. First I am going to verify this in my Chrome browser. First I am going to cut this everything. Now I am going to type localhost here. Localhost. Yes. Why we not get an idea? I'm going to do HTML. We get tut HTML here. I'm going to open this. Now I'm going to open my code editor. I'm going to refresh this file. We get an tut10.html now we're going to start our coding. First thing, why we need table. So I'm going to add div tag here, then I'm going to comment this thing. I had commented it. Now why we need table. Think there is a school. In school there are 10 classes or many. So you want to manage the data of a class, means you have to manage 9th class data, like lock, not like lock is get lock, like what is class name. Class is 9th only. Name of the student, name underscore student. Then another rule number. You want, if you are a good web developer or you want to be, you not want to keep any data at another page or anything. Think I am going to create a table, means it get very messy if you are adding to a section voice thing. I'm going to show you by example. I am going to create a div tag. In this div tag now I have name would be okay. Class would be class should be 9th. I'm 9th class. In India the knockdown is open, so I'm not in 10th now. If knockdown will over, I'm in 10th, so don't worry. I'm going to save this file and I'm going to open in my browser. I'm going to do refresh. We get name, class and but I want to add heading also. Heading. For heading we're going to create another like this. We don't need any heading now. If you want to do like this only at 20 or 60, it get difficult to manage a student data, so we use tables. If you use Excel, you must know. If you use Excel, you know what is table and what are the uses of table. If you are not using Excel, don't worry, it's just a web development series. I'm not going in deep So think if you like this. I just copy this thing. I'm going to just do Alt V and Alt V. I just Alt V, Alt V and Alt V. I'm not going to change names and anything here. Now I'm going to do like this. We get this thing. Now if you want to add in data by section wise, it get difficult using div tags. So we use tables here. So I'm going to cut everything here. Just select everything. Cut this thing. Now why we use now why we use table. Now what is the syntax of table? For using syntax, you know we have to add a table, table, table tag here. There are 1-2 attributes which I am going to tell you, but I am going to just close this. This is the tag of table. Now in this tag we have 2 more tags, which is first I'm going to add. I'm going to just all z here, and in this table we have 2 tags called td, table data. First is table tr, means table data. I'm going to use column here, table row. It helps us to manage our row, means in everything we have to write in this tr tag. Another is td, means in this tag we have to give our data like name, rule number, etc. I don't want to take anymore, so etc. This is this thing, table row. Now I'm going to td transfer table data. I'm going to do everything. Why we use table now? Tr tag. For I'm going to use comment of JavaScript, anything from which language you are, it must be apply in that language. Like Ruby or Python, it doesn't apply to forward slashes as comment. For why we using table row? To manage a row of data. To manage a row of data means we use table row to manage a row of data. Row. Now why we use td. Then to add data, to add data like name, rule number, etc. So just implement in our input box, in our HTML file. First I'm going to create a table by adding a table tag here. I'm going to close. For creating a row, we're going to use tr tag. Now is create a row. Now what we need to add this. In this row I want to add a data called name. It is our heading, so you can use T head, or but I'm going to, it is a basic table, so I'm going to tell you TR and TD type here. In next video we're going to learn what is T head, T body and T footer. Now I'm going to just replicate this by alt I is get multi cursor and not one. I'm going to duplicate from here, duplicate, alt shift D. Now we're going to add class, then we not need any class here, we need roll number, then gender. We have added these three data in a table row. Now I'm going to check my input in my this. We get our data, name, roll number and gender, but we are getting confused for which table or column is this. We are getting confused. Just think, here we get confused in name. We are knowing its name is our tag now, but we are getting confused in rule number. We can add a border to columns here by giving a attribute. What attribute can we give as border? Oh, what rubbish I written. border. It is very hard to type in this. I'm just give 1 pixel border here. You can write only one here. You get thing. We get name, rule number, gender here. Now we get a border. Now think I want to add another. Now I want to add the students data here. Means we had created heading for this table. Alt C, then Alt V, just Alt V here. Just now I'm going to type RK here, then just I'm going to close this tag which making me very uncomfortable. Just cut this thing, then what be rule number first, then what is gender? He would be male. Now I want to cut this thing. Here I am going to write Azim. He is my friend, and his rule number will be second. Then his gender will be male. Now we get our same output here, but in different way. We get RK1 and male. I want to get rule number first, so I'm going to do just alt up for here, then alt up for move up, just alt up. We get everything now. We get set everything now here. Rule number first, and name is RK. Gender is male now. Male. I'm going to capitalize this for my beauty of, to increase my beauty of my website. So I'm going to cut this thing. We get everything set now. Think for what we had created this. What is the data of which class is the data. Is I'm making mistake in pronunciations, anything I'm not getting. For why we created this table? To manage ninth class student data, but we are not understanding why we created, so we can give heading to this table using a tag. Now we're going to talk about caption tag. CAPTION, caption. O is again caption. You knowing why we use it, so I'm just write this usage. Caption tag help us to add a heading to. Sorry guys, I get a phone call, so I'm going to pause this video. Hello guys, I'm back again. Now for what we are talking is I have to complete this definition. Caption tag help us to add a heading, not heading, to a table. TABLE. Just add this syntax. I'm going to modify this syntax here. Just tab. I'm going to write table. Then in this table we want a table row. In this we need a table TD for insert our data in our table. This much. I'm going to add this in brackets, square brackets. Now syntax of caption tag. To add a heading to a table, we need to, the syntax will be table, then caption. It's making me very. Then we need a table, then TD. This is the syntax for adding a heading to a table. Now at first we have to add tag here. First I'm going to use caption, then I'm going to close this. Now what is the name of this table? 9th class data. I'm going to save this now. I'm going to check this in my browser. We get now this now 9th class data, but I want th it up, so I'm going to use super tag. It means super tag. Now I'm going to just copy this thing, cut this thing, then just V, then save. I'm going to we get 9th class data now. I want to center this table also, so I'm going to use another tag called center. You can use any tag here. Center. Now I'm going to cut this thing, Alt X, then just paste here. Another is just I'm going to just select this thing, and just alt slash save. Then we're going to use here alt slash save this thing. We get our table in center now. Like this you can add many data in our table. Now just do in another way using div tags. Just using div tags. I'm using div tags here. It is I'm going to add a comment here. So I'm going to add this thing slash is comment everything. It is very difficult to add manually comment in this, but we have to add now. Comment this thing. Now I'm going to use table using div tag. I had created my table div now here. Now in this we need another div tag here, but I'm going to use curly brackets here for my inserting data. I'm going to use 3. Now in this I'm going to use name, just tab here. We get tab. I'm going to cut this thing. Name, rule number, and what is another? I think it's gender. I'm going to save this thing now. I'm going to check in my browser. Whoa, what is this now? TR table. Oh, I think I have not commented that part. I have to comment this everything from this to this part. I'm going to comment everything. Save. We get now our data. First I'm going to cut this thing. I'm going to use span tags here. First replace. I'm going to use replace here. I'm going to replace thing. Search div tag. Then I'm going to change it by span tag. I'm going to use here also a span tag. Here also a span tag. We had created everything now. I think. Why are we getting an error? Oh, we have to close using div tag. I'm going to save this thing. Why we get name at upside? We have to change this thing to span here. SPAN span. Then again span. SPAN span. Save this thing. I'm going to check in my browser. Yes, we get everything. Now I'm going to use same thing using. I'm going to copy just this thing. Just copy, bro. Just copy. Don't do anything. Alt C, Alt X, oh, Alt V, and another Alt V here. Alt V here, Alt V, another name will be RK, and just do RK here, and here will be first rule number, and gender will be male. Same thing I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to do rule number, and here will be my name. I think I get another order. Why we get rule number? Oh, I made a mistake here, but I'm going to correct it now. I'm just going to copy this thing. Why is get unselect? Just Alt X now. Now it will be here. Just Alt V now. Now here will be our Azim bro, or Azim, my friend Azim. At first we have to give our rule number now. So here we are going to add Azim or Azim. We are going to use gender will be male. I made double M. Now we are going to check our output in browser now. We get R key and this thing. Now we can use CSS to our this. I'm going to use CSS now, but it is not recommended. Just avoid this thing. I'm going to add a style STIL STYL style. I think it's style only. I mean, just tab here. I'm going to enter in this. First thing we have to give width to our span tags. So I'm going to add span tag here. So just now we want width will be properly, width will be 20 pixel. Just I think we get everything. Why we don't get anything? Oh, we have to give first I'm going to give background color because I'm not getting anything. I'm not understanding anything here. It will be tomato. I'm using tomato color only here. I'm not getting any. And a border. Border BORDER. Border will be 1 pixel solid GREN green. Have added 1 pixel solid, I think. No. Why is not getting 20 pixel? I have to do display block, I think. Display property. Inline block I'm going to do. Inline block. Just save here. I think we get everything now. I'm going to make it 100 pixel. Save here. We get everything as table now. I'm going to remove now. What I'm going to remove this thing. Another black. I think I'm going to add black here. Black, BLSCK black. Now I'm going to give a what can we do now? Margin. Don't get afraid what I am doing. In future we're going to understand, but in next video from 2 or 3 videos I'm going to start my CSS series now. In that I'm going to explain everything about this. So I'm going to add 2 pixel. Now think we have to give this thing in a div tag for our border. So I'm going to give div tag with class will border class with I'm going to cut this thing X Y alt is pressed. Next I'm going to paste in this by V. Just another thing we have to do with dot bor local, then tab, then curly brackets, then I'm going to add just a border property. I'm just going to copy this thing. I'm just going to do this thing to home, alt C, then just select everything, home, and just paste it here. Why we get this thing? We have to add a width to our box here, so width will be 90%. I think it gonna work. Oh, it's not working. I'm going to use this by 80%. I have to increase this size, but I'm decreasing it. 98. Bye bye guys, let's see in next video. I'm going to continue this thing. Hello guys, I am back. I'm going to do this thing in this video only. I'm going to just copy paste thing. I'm going to open my which I work on this while pause the video. So open recently, which is my try.html. I'm going to just alt A to alt C to copy, then I'm going to make alt is not alt why is not working. Alt A to select, alt B to paste. I had made it this thing. created the same view here with the sponsor thing, but to make this thing I get some time which very very difficult. So I'm going to use p tag here. P here, just another. I had recorded the video which I had worked on this thing, but it's getting very lengthy, about 30 or 40 minutes, so I'm not adding this video. Just I had paused some time, then just copied it from my file which I had saved that content. I'm going to paste here. This much thing we have made it. If you want to see that time, if you want to watch that video, I'm going to upload that video on my channel. If you want to see, you can see it. Bye bye guys, let's meet in next video. In next video we're going to talk about some table attributes, not attributes, some table tags which help us to do this way as better. Means it is not a good way to make it, but it's good. It is just beginner thing. When in next video we're going to learn some advanced tags of table. So wait for my video. I'm going to add it to my channel. Bye bye.